Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and welcome back to our awesome Battlefield coaching series called Analyze Your Game. Today we have a returning player called KonteDraco. You might remember him from a couple of episodes ago, playing some team deathmatch on some Xbox. And so last time so this was a second game of the same footage. I just didn't want to do two TDM rounds back to back because it'd be a little bit too long. And I wanted to do another episode before doing the second round that he sent me at the same time. So while I'm doing the little intro here, the information to send in your own footage will be on screen right now. Sorry, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff right now. That's why I'm kind of stumbling on my words. So yeah, the information is going to be on screen. So right now he is playing Prise de Tahure, and from what I can tell on the screen right now, it's going to be the medic with the federov, the C93 medic pouch, the syringe, incendiary, dud club, and a couple of specializations. Now I forgot to open my little drawing tool here. There we go. And without further ado, let's get the video started right away. Oh, update. I don't want no update, Epic Pen. Damn it. Alright, so just gonna fast forward a little bit here to skip the countdown. Okay, jump right into this. Okay, this is the federov mat optical. So once again, never going to be too critical on aiming since it is console. Good use of your grenade. I suspect you know where they spawn. That's just unfortunate. I suspect that you knew where they were going to spawn there. A little bit of a delay between the... Yeah, the sound is not quite synced up. I'll probably just fix that in post. Yeah, sounds a little bit off, but good aiming right there. Good job aiming down sight. Oh boy. He's to your right. Ooh, okay, the sound's really off. Okay, I'm gonna need to like focus more on the gameplay than the sound cues because I probably won't be able to tell when somebody's close to you. Come on, get that revive. Okay, skip it. Skip it. Okay, spawning on a teammate. That's always risky. I would have saved that grenade. Dead teammate, yeah. Oh, so you have the concealed rescue. Oh my god, I can't believe that guy didn't kill you. Watch out. Okay, right here, I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, just gonna back up here. Okay, so you give yourself a med. You have 18 rounds right now, and you can see an enemy here. I think there was another one like here, and possibly another one here. You didn't need to reload. For example, if somebody would have rushed you just now, you would have probably been screwed so hard. But luckily, nobody rushed you. Oh my god. Luckily, nobody rushed you. But, yeah. Sometimes when you're like a hot situation, or maybe you're gonna be in a hot situation soon, try and like resist the urge to reload as you absolutely just destroy half the enemy team there. Well played. What? He had a shotgun. He didn't even have a chance to fire. Okay, so you obviously know. Okay, that was a little bit delayed right there for shooting. You obviously know how to navigate this map because you are going through this thing like you're doing goddamn parkour, Assassin's Creed style. Don't. Okay, that right there was bad. There was. Let's just back it up real quick here. So there was 1, 2, 3 that I can see on screen right now, and I think there was a fourth one somewhere. You're using the federov. The federov doesn't do very much damage at range. Okay, and you're firing in automatic, which means that your bullets are going like this instead of going like that. Okay, so the federov is not good for firing at long range, especially not in fully automatic. So what I would have done here, you are in a good spot here because you have a flanking route right here. Okay, you could have came up here like that. It's a little bit crooked, but you get the point. You could have come up here right like that and been between both of them and had been within the range at which your federov is useful to actually probably maybe kill these two first and then turn around and kill this guy. But, I mean, mistakes were made, and you tried to fire fully automatic at long range, and yeah, well, shit happens, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I have to take a drink of water. You can't really, you don't really know how much fucking mouth gets dry when you do this. You're talking like non-stop for 10, 20 minutes. Okay, I want you to try, oh my god. Yeah, that was unfortunate. You spawned like face first on top of a grenade. So I want you to try something. You should have waited for a revive there. You had your whole team. Try not to spawn on teammates as much, because I've explained this in many videos, okay? And I'm just gonna pause right now and just make a quick, just refresh everybody's memory. So typically speaking, a map of TDM, let's just draw a quick run here like that, okay? This actually kind of looks like Novell Nights. So for example, you are spawning here, okay? You are the O, your team spawning on this side. The enemies are spawning on this side. So generally speaking, there's always a line that you can take to divide the map in two separate spawn points when you're playing TDM. If, for example, the right side would get overridden by friendlies, so represented by these circles, and you would have less enemies there than there are friendlies, then typically speaking, the enemies will start spawning across the map from you, okay? And if there are, let's for example, if the spawns have flipped, it's very easy to tell if the spawns have flipped, if there's enemy spotted or stuff like that, or if generally speaking there's a big, let's just rewind here, I'm going to show you something. Okay, just want to, okay. So you can see here you have a large concentration of friendly soldiers, okay? And if you take, I'm just going to erase this, if you take Prise de Tahure right here and split it in half, so the map goes right about up to here, like that. So right about here, right about there, something like that. And then around like that. Okay. You can see there's a large concentration of friendlies here, so the enemies will start spawning here. I'm just gonna make X's actually. I'm just gonna make X's. So here, here, here. You know, somewhere around there. So the spawns have more than likely flipped. This is probably a remainder of the enemies that was still on this side, or he respawned. He was one of the first to get killed, and when the spawns flipped, so he respawned and he's now making his way to push your teammates. So when you're spawning on teammates, you completely negate the chance of actually getting, because sometimes the spawns, you know how they are in Battlefield 1, they're weird, okay? You may get the chance to like spawn somewhere really weird, like example here, and now you're in the back line of the enemy. Now I know you would be lone wolfing it, but since it is TDM, it doesn't really matter. You're playing for kills more than anything else. So if you were to like spawn a little bit more random sometimes, you may end up like spawning behind the enemy and getting those nice flanks off on them instead of like pushing them from the front and they always have their eyes on you. If any of that makes sense, that is. Right now, you can see the spawns are on the other side of the map. While your teammate just tries to bayonet charge to go faster. Just FYI, bayonet charging doesn't make you go faster in the long run, especially if you don't hit somebody with your bayonet. You can actually just cover more ground by just sprinting normally, because there is a cooldown to being able to sprint again after you've bayoneted. Unless, of course, you actually hit somebody with the bayonet. Nice job going to your left. Maybe not. Maybe I'm hearing stuff or something. Well, audio's off, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I feel like Maybe that was what he heard, the guy, and then he turned around. I'll just fix it though. Oh boy. Quite a big face off here. Too bad you don't have a grenade though, that would have been great. I think your team just bloody cleared that building right there. The other team's getting just fucking wasted, pardon my French. Nice job. Nice double kill right there. And you remember how last game I said, I feel like you were kind of aiming always downwards? It seems to be a little bit less prominent in this round right here. Like before I said that you were running and you were kind of aiming like below the line of the chest, for example, of the enemy. You were always aiming like down, but it seems to be a little better here. Albeit, it's still... Oh, wow. That dude was using the Hell Regal too. Albeit, it's still... You still need to aim up more. But as you said in the comments, from what I read last time, it's difficult to like aim like chest level while running or something because of the joysticks. I'm not too sure. I'm really bad with the controller. You hear somebody to the left. Good job. Excellent use of the fire grenade right there, or incendiary. Area of denial, that's what you wanted for. Flank them. There you go. Yeah, you know there's definitely some more people in there. So the good thing, oh my god. So the good thing with incendiaries and gas grenades for that matter is, one, you're denying the enemy an area. And if there's not many more areas from where they can attack you, you can kind of predict where they're coming from. So you definitely knew, like, wow, that's just a massacre. You definitely knew, okay, I'm just going to pause it here, where those guys were coming from, because you threw the incendiary down the hallway. Okay, I'm just going to back up here. Okay, and did I back up enough? No, whatever. Anyways, you threw the incendiary down the hallway, which was here, and since there's like only one more point of attack to where you were standing, so you're kind of like standing here with your gun like that. That's a big ass fucking pistol. So you're kind of standing like that, and since you blocked off this area with fire, okay, that's my rendition of fire. You kind of can predict where the enemy's coming from. So it's an area of denial, and at the same time, it's like giving you a little prediction of where the enemy might be coming from, because they're not going to run through fire unless they're like some kind of fucking Rambo. So that was excellent use of the fire grenade, or incendiary grenade. As you just are melting everybody in this round. I think that's 3 deaths now, if I'm not mistaken. Behind you. Yeah, you heard him. I do suspect you're wearing a headset as well. He doesn't even hear you. Dude. Some people, I swear, you get called out for like hacking sometimes, and oh my god, you're out of ammo. You get called out for like some stupid shit like hacker and whatever. How'd you know where I was? Like, just listen. Just wait a second. Okay, that was a little bit potato. You just gotta listen to what the fuck is happening around you. If you have a good headset and are paying attention to footsteps, you can get a good amount of kill and save your ass half the time just by, you know, listening to audio cues. It's probably one of the most important parts of playing first-person shooters are audio cues. You can tell so much. We just saw here the problem with aiming at the feet all the time. You like shot on the ground, then you hit his foot, but you didn't end up killing him. But still, you get the idea. Another good use of the incendiary grenade right there. Excellent. Managed to snag an extra kill. You're gonna get a revive. That's the question. No, that's unfortunate. So far, 22-4, which is pretty goddamn good. No, you just jumped into the wolf's mouth. If you don't die, I'll be surprised. Oh my god. What the hell was that dude doing? Dude, you had a fucking shotgun. Oh, you're dead now. Yeah. You just threw yourself in the fucking wolf den right there, or whatever the expression is. I don't know, and I couldn't really be arsed to look it up. Okay, so this is definitely a win. They like have barely half your tickets. Again, the problem of the Fedorov, don't shoot down sight, especially at longer ranges like that. Flank them. Go. Yes. Game's over, but yeah, that's the general idea. You just, when you're using a weapon that's not adequate for long range combat, just try and flank them. You never know. It's better than like wasting your ammo and trying to shoot them from where you are. So you did really goddamn good that game. Your map knowledge on this map seems excellent. Again, we still have that problem of kind of looking down towards the feet when you're running. Couple of situations where you could have used your weapon a little bit more to its advantage at close quarter combat as opposed to long range, got you killed. And also that last part where you threw yourself down, you had the height advantage, you had the advantage of being in a building, and they were all running around that circular statue. You could have probably got maybe another 2 kills there. But this was an excellent round of TDM nonetheless. Your aim is pretty much on point. Just if you aimed a little bit higher, I'm sure that you would kill enemies much faster, and it would be awesome. So once again, thank you very much for sending in your footage, KonteDraco. I really appreciate it. I hope I pronounced that gamer tag properly. If you have any other tips or tricks, you the viewer, leave them in the comments down below. I'm sure he and I would both love to read them. And while I'm doing the outro here, I'll leave the information on screen to send in your footage for one of the upcoming episodes of Battlefield Coaching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I release Battlefield and first-person shooter-related content pretty much every day. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.